What is up, everybody? We are live in the booth, and this is a new video about the first house in astrology. We're gonna go all the way around all of the houses, so let go. So the first house that we're gonna talk about is the first house. And so the first house is all about your body. It's all about your appearance. And it's really about how you go about initiating yourself into any type of setting that you come into, because this is the house that people see first. So of course we're always talking about our sun signs and this and the third, but your rising sign is usually what people see when they first meet you or when you first come around, because it's how you're initiating yourself into a setting or into a space, because it's ruled by Aries, which Aries is an initiating sign. It's a cardinal sign, cardinal fire. So it's literally how you show up and initiate yourself with passion, with purpose, and then a lot of times it's really just how you show up, because it's like you took the first breath and then you just popped out as, like, for instance, like a Cancer rising. You popped out a Cancer rising, so now when you're in different settings, you initiate yourself by showing emotional care for people. People come to you and just, know that you're going to emotionally nurture them. Know that you're going to be like the mom. Know that you're going to be like, hey, do you need somewhere to stay? Like, what's going on? Like, you're that type of person as a Cancer rising, and people just feel warm and welcome around you. And so your first house, it's also like super important because this is your rising sign, and then this is the house that starts off like your entire chart and like lets you know how your chart is gonna fall and where the different things are gonna fall in your chart. And then also, I feel like I like to think of the rising sign as your aura. It's like the energy that encases your body, and it's like I said, it's what people see first, and it's like your aura. You know what I mean? If your aura, which it is, like a light or like a color that's around you, then I feel like your rising sign would be that. If we're in a neighborhood and each person is a house, your rising sign, your first house, is going to be what the outside of your dwelling looks like. What it looks like, if someone has like certain things in their yard that you already know when you go into this place, then you kind of get a feel of what it could possibly be. And that's your rising sign. Also, this is like how you show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go somewhere by yourself, whatever the case may be, not with friends or anything like that, this is just all about you. The first house is all about you. Solo dolo, it's about self. And so if you have like a first house stellium, or if you have like a lot of major planets inside of the first house, and that lets you know that a part of this life, most of this life, is about you. It's about you initiating yourself in these settings. It's about how you are, going to, go through life. Also, the first house, like I said, it shows the body, it shows the face, it shows the appearance, like different things, like natural things that you may have on your face. Say, for instance, an Aries rising could be someone who is like very athletic, like very, like charged when they get to going or anything like that. Like their blood really boils. They can have like large veins and things like that pulsating out of their bodies, because they have that Aries energy right where it wants to be in the first house. And they look just like a warrior. You know what I mean? Aries rising people. Also, your first house is going to show how you're independent. So say, for instance, if you have like a Gemini rising, you could be independent in your thought. You could be independent in the way that you speak. So anything, whatever flavor that you have in the first house is where you're going to be independent, is where you're going to like be a pioneer and kind of like set your own standard and, do your own thing to a certain degree. And then what else do I want to say about the first house? This is your instinctual way that you show up. The first house is all about your instincts, it's all about you, and it's all about how you show up impulsively without thinking. It's like one of the most natural expressions of your spirit, honestly, your first house. So that is it for the first house. Make sure that you check out all the videos. We're going all the way around. Also, like, share, and subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. I thank you all for watching. Also, if you would like to get your natal chart read, I'm going to put the info below so that you can check out our website, empressangemperor.org, where we're all about holistic health. And so astrology is one of the components of holistic health for sure. And so you can book that below. Check out what else we got going on. I love y'all. This was your first house video. Check us back for the second one. Bye. Wishing you all love, wishing you all peace, and wishing you all abundance.